Hey folks, Good Guy Glenn here. Today is Monday, February 12th, 2024. And we are gonna roll. It's a little later than I wanted to start rolling. It's 03:58, so we're gonna roll out at exactly 04. I did my pre-trip. I am in Bellefontaine, Ohio. And let me tell you something, in the middle of nowhere, farm, back road nonsense, I found this gem. This is the Loves in Bellefontaine, the highest point in Ohio, they call it. This place was built 2 years ago, and it is super clean. I did my linens for my bedding in the laundry here. It was so clean, and there's nobody here. This parking lot is huge. This is a big truck stop, and nobody's here because nobody knows it's here, and it's like barely even on the GPS. But anyway, Super Bowl was last night. KC won. Shout out to my man Wildbeard. His team won. Right on. And today we're heading to Shippensburg, PA, with a load out of Lima, Ohio. Should be there sometime by mid-morning. And I got a story for you about Western Express, baby. And you know I don't like to always talk bad about Western Express, but oh boy, does Good Guy Glenn have a story. So, you're gonna have to wait till later in the video for the story. Let's get rolling. Rolling heavy too, just so you know. Goodbye, super clean, brand new Loves. I will probably never encounter a truck stop as nice as you again. Oh, man.
Turn right on Ohio 540 West.
All just rolling corn.
3 miles ahead, turn left on ramp to US 33 East.
Yeah. So, I've got to make noise and talk a little bit, or they'll gig the videos for copyright.
Turn left on ramp to US 33 East.
I don't know if you've noticed lately in the latest videos, they mute the audio. Look at this turn. You gotta wonder who the heck designs. Oh my God. Hey, for all you inventive entrepreneurs who watch me, you want to be an entrepreneur? I'm gonna give you a zillion dollar, at least $1 million idea. If you all can make it happen, good for you. Come up with a system for the trailer where lights come on when you're making a turn on the rear tandems, so you can see where your rear tandems are. So when you're getting on and off these country roads, you don't go in the ditch.
39.4 miles ahead, take ramp to I-270 East Outer Belt.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the country roads for another 40 miles. This road isn't nearly as country as the other roads that I was on going to that truck stop. Alright, I'm gonna drink my coffee, jam out to some tunes. We got a while to go till dawn. gotta tell you folks, I really like driving in Ohio. If you follow my other social media, I've got the Ohio song that I sang a while back. I did a reel on that. Ohio's flat and straight. I really like that about this state. I'm not a fan of their winter weather because of their lake effect snow and how cold it can get up here. I guess all that flatness brings Arctic wind that blows through here and it gets cold. Wicked cold. Wanted to start earlier. I wanted to start at 03. I just wasn't having it. Then I was just thinking about what Western Express pulled yesterday. And I'm like, you know what? I'm taking my hour. I'll leave at 04. And that's it. Oh, we're going to get to that story. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'll tell you that story of what Western did to me. Getting off 33, heading to 270 east into Columbus. Sure was.
3 miles ahead, take ramp to I-270 East Outer Belt.
Sure was nice driving those roads, you know, and I got some more nice country roads ahead of me. But sometimes you just have to cut through like places like Columbus.
First exit on the right onto I-270.
I'm not a fan of this part of the trip.
You're right on.
This trucks must use left lane nonsense. It's just stupid. Oh yeah, we'll just give away all this money for road construction so we could tear up every single interstate in every single state all at once. Oh boy, yeah, I know, speed limit reduced ahead. Gotcha. This is such a nonsense, compromising position to be in.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
I have no idea what my trailer's doing. I'm not taking my eyes off the road to check my mirrors. My favorite is how all the exits are on that side, on the car lane. And it's never ending, too. See, in Jersey, when I did road work, for the years that I did bridge work, this would never be allowed. You're not allowed to just close down a lane this far. But all these other states, they just do it. They'll close this lane for miles. Now, if you have any kind of problem out here, breakdown, anything, you're screwed. There's no place to pull over. You're blocking up traffic and nobody can come get you because there'll be traffic backed up behind you. And look at this nonsense. guess I guess nobody wants to work on Monday, huh?
Take ramp to Guernsey County Rest Area. Proceed ahead as name changes to Guernsey County Rest Area.
I can't see my trailer. Can't tell if I'm blocking this entrance. All right. Went to the bathroom. Man, I had to go. Anyway, I was saying, like, I guess these guys don't want to work today, but that's fine. You stay here. Leave the roads for old good guy Glenn.
Straight on ramp to I-70 East.
Great, now I'm wearing my sweatshirt. I don't like to drive with a sweatshirt on. Take this thing off. Alright, that's better. Take that sweatshirt off. Let's get back on the road. Get the heck out of here. Get to our fuel solution. That cost us about 20 minutes, that bathroom break. This is why we hate long-nosed Pete's, because this guy's a typical jackass long-nosed Pete who wouldn't let me back in the right lane where I belong. But whatever, dude. And this is why everyone hates you. You think not? You think it's a hater thing? It's not a hater thing. It's y'all drive like complete. Look at him. Look how he's in the other lane. But he's got a long-nosed Pete, so he's cool.
Stay left onto Dutch Hollow Road.
Turn left on Dutch Hollow Road, Route 3031 North. 0.2 miles to Smithton, I-70, exit 49 and RT-70.
It's great. Whatever the hell that means.
Turn right.
Approaching Smithton, I-70, exit
Destination is
49
on
and
the left.
RT-70.
Geniuses. Well, we stopped for fuel, Smithton, PA. Oh man, it is 08:38 in the morning. We are almost to where we're going, 150 more miles, and we are going to drop. So that brings us at around 11:30. So, yeah, I'm gonna eat a Cadbury egg, even though it's early and I don't usually eat until later on. But I'm gonna eat this Cadbury egg. I'm gonna try to finish my 30-minute. There's nobody here fueling, so I think I'll be all right. I'm pulled past the pumps. I'm not in the fuel island. And then we'll be on our way, man. This is quite an interesting situation with what happened at Procter & Gamble with Western Express. And I want to tell you the whole story. But you know me, man. I always try to keep it positive about Western. These people that got working there on the weekend, no bueno. They're not even B squad. They're like D squad. How they handled the situation is what bothers me. Not that the situation happens, because it's happened in the past. And it didn't go down the way that it went down yesterday. And I know you all want me to tell you the story right now of what happened, but I'm finishing up this Cadbury egg and then we're gonna be on the road, because I want to drop this thing and I want to get my next load assignment so we can just keep moving. I want to get out of the Northeast and back down south to get away from this snow that's coming. Stay tuned. I'm gonna tell you the story.
Turn right, then keep left.
Bear left onto
Keep left,
Motordrome
then turn
Road.
right.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Turn right on Motordrome Road, Route 3059 West, then turn left.
Turn at the first
Turn
left
left
onto
on Dutch
Dutch
Hollow
Hollow
Road,
Road.
Route 3031 South, then turn left.
Hey, Smokey Bear. Look at all those birds sitting up there on the traffic light.
Sharp left onto
Turn left on
I-70
ramp
toward
to
I-70
I-70
East.
Dear God, Western Express, holy cow! Like, seriously. And you all complain. Like, you can't do 4 miles an hour. I get being safe around the curve, but bro, we are doing 10. 10 miles an hour. Here's one of these many places all over the country where now they want the trucks in the left lane in the construction zone. It makes little to no sense to me whatsoever. If you got guys working in the middle between the Jersey barriers here, why would you want trucks in this lane? And they say, well, because sometimes the right lane can't support the weight of the trucks when the road is compromised. Look at this road. There's nothing wrong with that right lane. Sure is a beautiful day though. I mean, it's a little overcast, but look at that sky. That's God's majesty right there. cannot make this up.
Turn at the first right onto South Water Street.
Turn right on Pennsylvania 696 North South Water Street.
You have to go. Is you serious, dude?
Miles ahead, turn right on US 11 Southwest King Street, then turn left.
I almost hit this telephone pole back here. You cannot drive a truck through here. I shouldn't have followed co-pilot. Wow, that's why you need to check your mirrors, dude. Because honestly, I was real close to that telephone pole. There was no making that turn without going into the shoulder. I have no business being on this road right now. This is absolutely bonkers. I'm glad that I took my test in Philly, because I always think about that. I always think about my CDL test. I took it in Philly, which is one of the hardest cities to take your CDL test in. How tight the streets were and the turns were.
Turn right onto West King Street.
Turn right on US 11 Southwest King Street, then turn left.
My God. I am not supposed to be here. I don't care what you tell me. This is not a truck route. The company GPS is full of it.
Turn left onto South
Turn
Fayette
left on
Street.
Pennsylvania 696 South Fayette Street.
Narrow road ahead.
Look at this. Yo, seriously? You have to have some skills here. They're just setting up some Western Express drivers for some failure, dude. There's no way that this is the truck route. There's no way. I knew when Rand McNally said to go a different way. But the problem is, Rand McNally has taken me to the wrong place before, as far as the wrong address. These bridges just get consistently lower and lower. don't trust these bridges at all.
Turn right onto Old Scotland Road.
Well, there's no other. I guess he could have came down Old Scotland Road. I don't know. I didn't come from that direction. Someone put a Procter and Gamble here. Left turn. Now, who do I trust? Rand McNally or co-pilot? Because someone's lying to me right
3
now.
miles ahead, turn left.
In half a mile, your destination is on the left.
Turn left.
Turn at the first left onto Old Scotland Road.
Wow.
Turn right. Point 2 miles ahead, turn left, then turn right.
So I get the Procter and Gamble. I drop my old trailer, the loaded trailer. I drop in the drop yard. I go pick up my empty. I'm hooked up to my empty. I get a new load. This load is going to Prince George, Virginia. It's due there at 1100 tomorrow morning. Okay. I go to check in. The woman tells me they're running way behind and this load will not be ready till 1900 tonight. She told me to go drop my empty trailer back where I picked it up because they're going to give me a loaded trailer, so I don't need to have the empty trailer, which is common sense, whatever. But I only have 3.5 hours left on my clock. So here's the Kobayashi Maru. I pick up at 7. I drive and get weighed 20 miles away. By that time, there'll be no place for me to stay. Probably not. Not really worried about that. Either way, I will have to shut down. Let's say, hypothetically, I shut down 9 o'clock. I can't start running again until 7 the next day. Still don't make it to Prince George's by 11 tomorrow. Now, I'm on sleeper right now. I get some rest now, which I'm going to. Right? If I could drag it out till 11 tonight, I could vampire hours it straight down to Prince George, and I could be early. Problem is Procter & Gamble gonna let me crash here? Probably not. But I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna pan out. So, let me tell you the story of what happened when I picked up this load that came here from Lima, Ohio. I dropped at the Walmart in Grove City, Ohio. They didn't have any trailers for me. I dropped Saturday. Saturday I waited for a trailer. I didn't get one. Western never called me to give me one. I went to a truck stop, a Flying J. I parked in like a shady spot because I was bobtail. Yada yada. That's fine. I did a video on that. I did a live from that truck stop. The next morning, I don't hear from them till 9 o'clock. Then whoever's working dispatch gives me this nasty attitude and says, well, we'll go back to Walmart and demand a trailer. All right. I go. I demand said trailer. I didn't demand nothing. I just went in, found a trailer, hooked up. Trailer has a flat. I call in a DVIR. Still waiting for that phone call from Matthew at Western. Still waiting. So I get up to Lima, still waiting to fix this flat on this truck. I never even hear from the dude. I put in a message. They'll call you, they'll call you, they'll call you. Never got a call. Okay. They wanted me to drive that trailer over there. So I go, I drop the empty. She issues me my load. I hook up. And as I'm pulling out to get my paperwork, this Western driver comes running over. And he's screaming and yelling how this is his load, this is his load. They made a mistake. Bro, this is my load. He goes, refresh your app, refresh your app. So I look on the Qualcomm, and sure enough, they changed the load. I still am picking up from Procter & Gamble, but now it's a different load number. So I call the covering DM. He gives me this fat attitude. Drop the trailer and give him that trailer. I'm like, I'm already hooked up, just give him the other load. He goes, it's easier for you to drop the trailer than it is for me to do the paperwork in the system on a computer. I don't believe that for 1 second, because you changed my load after I hooked it. So that's a lie. So I dropped the load right there in the middle of the street and let the other guy have it. He went and got his paperwork for it. I hooked my load, no problem. It was ready for me. I hooked my load, got my paperwork, and I was out. And then I went and I found this truck stop. Awesome. On 33. It's in the middle of nowhere in Ohio. It's a Love's. It's 2 years old. Super clean. Super huge lot. Nobody was there. Nobody. So I asked the manager what the deal is, and he goes, well, we're in the middle of nowhere. No one knows that we're here yet. Good to go. That's where I stayed. Now here's the story, folks. I defend Western. I always say that a lot of these companies are the same. And I stick by that. A lot of these companies are the same. But the weekend people at Western are terrible. Straight up. I don't know who that weekend DM thinks he was talking to with his attitude that he had on the phone. But I'm not a child. I'm not some dumb kid. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm 49 years old. I'm gonna be 50. Okay? Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot because you made a mistake. And then you changed it in the system. Because I had my paperwork and she gave me the load. And you have to check in and you have to show her your numbers. Your bill of lading numbers. So I didn't just make up numbers and she gave me a load. I was hooked. I went in there and they hooked me. I got a load out of this place. Then you changed it to give it to this other driver. For what reason? I have no idea. That's fine. For whatever reason you had that you wanted to change my load. But don't play me like I'm stupid. Because I hate that. I hate that. And I'll call you on it. So I'll continue to defend Western Express. But I will call you out when you make a mistake, and you made a mistake. Whatever's whatever. So now I'm gonna wait here at Procter & Gamble. I'm not really worried about it. Whenever they say they're gonna be wicked late, sometimes they wind up being early. God will put me right where I need to be. I believe that. I already have it set up in a GPS that I'm going to the TA to Way. It's 20 miles away. I'm hoping that it doesn't take me the way that it took me in here because I barely made some of those turns coming in. But anyway. Well, I just talked to them in shipping and my load's not going to be ready till about midnight, which is good and bad. It's good because it solves my clock problem. Because by midnight, by 2300 tonight, my clock resets and I'll be good to go. It's bad because we're supposed to have snow overnight, which means I'm going to be in a race to beat this snow to Virginia. Because I'm checking the weather report, and once I get south of D.C., it's supposed to just be rain. But while I'm in the mountains of PA, this could be 8 inches of snow. So, I pick up this load as soon as it's ready. Boogie over to the TA to get weighed because I feel like it's going to be heavy. And then I'm out. I'm going to drive vampire hours again through the night to get this to the Walmart DC by the morning. If the snow is crazy, Walmart's beat. I will pull over and seek safe haven, but we'll just see, man. God will provide. We'll figure it out. And you never know, man. Maybe it's just going to be rain. You never know. I want to give a shout out to Ken from Western Express, who I met here. He's been here since yesterday, waiting on his load to go to Rome, New York. And he's about ready to hook right now and drive through this nonsense up into upstate New York. He's from Kentucky. He's a good dude, and he turned me on to these. The whole shebang. And those who know where these are from. And I'm going to have to order a case of them online. And they're really good. So, that being said, I think we're going to wrap up this video right now. And I'll just start a new video tonight at midnight. Because I have a feeling it's going to be quite the adventure. So, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. So when I drop another video, you get a notification. Remember what I said, you don't always get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need. And God helps those who help themselves. Be positive, stay safe, do your pre-trip, say your prayers, take your vitamins, love your family. Thanks for watching.